Welcome to Sphere. I am Price Time and you're watching Sphere TV. Circle's USDC has long been one of the most trusted stablecoins in the cryptocurrency markets. This is thanks to its transparent and regular attestation reports providing proof of reserves. These reserves are essential because they are what back the USDC token one-to-one with the US dollar to maintain USDC's peg. Roughly 75% of those reserves are held in short-term US Treasury bonds that provide a low-risk way to earn yield. The other 25% was held as cash reserves spread out across different US banks. This combination of short-term US Treasury bonds and cash at different reserve banks helped to diversify and reduce the risk of the already low risk of Circle's reserves, or so we thought. One of the banks Circle was using for its cash reserves was Silicon Valley Bank, or SVB. In fact, Circle had $3.3 billion at SVB, almost 8% of USDC's total reserves. SVB was a well-known bank in the tech startup realm that was located in California, USA. Unfortunately, due to different market conditions, SVB entered into a financial situation where they needed to sell securities at a loss, and in order to make good on their balance sheet, they needed to sell over $2 billion in new company stock shares. This generated immense fear in the market and amongst venture capital firms. SVB's company stock plummeted and a bank run occurred as companies and individuals rapidly withdrew their money from SVB. This includes Circle, who submitted a wire transfer for their $3.3 billion. However, due to the extreme fear and volatility, the FDIC halted SVB's stock trading and claimed receivership, which means that the FDIC will step in and organize the paying of depositors up to the insured limit. Regardless, this fear and knowledge that $3.3 billion of USDC's backing was stuck in SVB triggered a depegging event as users sought to exit their USDC positions. This also resulted in several other stablecoins depegging, though to lesser extents due to their exposure to USDC. So does this mean that USDC will never see its peg again? Is this another UST Terra Luna event? Thankfully, USDC is a different story. First, recall that 75% of USDC's reserves are in short-term treasury bonds. These bonds earn Circle yield which can be used to gradually recover Circle's reserves. Second, because the FDIC claimed receivership, regulators have been able to step in to protect depositors of SVB such that all deposits will be available. This is where regulation can truly be life-saving. Even if that did not happen, recall that Circle has diversified its reserves across multiple banks, and the majority of its reserves are in yield-bearing, short-term US government bonds. Another important point to consider is that this depeg event occurred after normal business hours and at the start of the weekend. With banks closed and the markets in fear, Coinbase and Binance had no choice but to suspend USDC conversions. This left USDC to the mercy of its comparatively low liquidity on decentralized exchanges with no other way of redemption, resulting in a massive depeg as crypto users fled from perceived danger. It is now only a matter of time before USDC will fully regain its peg thanks to the swift efforts of regulators. Throughout this honestly quite jarring and what is sure to be a historical event, thankfully Sphere did not give up conviction on USDC. In fact, Sphere provided single-sided liquidity for USDC on Arbitrum. Additionally, Sphere also indirectly sold USDT into USDC due to us providing liquidity while yield farming. Still, this experience is a clear reminder that even investments we consider safe are still investments that by definition inherently involve financial risk. One way or another, especially during these difficult market times, stay safe and please do your best to think clearly and without the influence of fear or greed before you take any financial action. Visit us on Discord to stay up to date on announcements and join our community. This video and channel is for educational purposes only and is not financial advice. Thanks for watching, and always remember that you matter for who you are. And would require a yield of less than 1% from Sphere's